Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a while since I have done one of these. It is time for the next part of our Pancras review series, the Neo Blood Tournament of 1997, Round 2. And in our first matchup, the first of our semi-finals, we have Ikuhisa the Punk Minowa taking on Satoshi Hasegawa. Hasegawa, who has had a full year of fighting in Pancras, more experience than our man Minowa Man. Of course, Minowa made his debut earlier in the evening, or earlier during the day, up against Heiga Chin, the Jason DeLucia protege, and had a single mixed martial arts match before that. That was his match in the Lumax Cup of 1996 against Yuzo Takeshi, I think was his name, or Yuzo Takeshi, something like that. Inside low kick from Ikuhisa the Punk. Minowa immediately gets taken down by Satoshi Hasegawa into the butterfly guard of Minowa Man. So let's see what he can do from here. Hasegawa trying to float over, manages to float into half guard. Minowa trying to create space, doing well to create space, spinning his hips around, re-guarding on our man Hasegawa. Pulling down on the neck of Hasegawa, crumpling down his posture into his closed guard. You can see that Minowa isn't taking this whole Pancras thing lightly because he's gotten customized shin guards with Minowa written down the side of them. Hasegawa working his pass again, trying to smash down one of the butterfly hooks and work his way through. Minowa briefly getting front headlock. Nicely done, manages to run around the side. Well done, Hasegawa. Into topside control. Minowa creating space. Hasegawa working on the double wrist lock. Minowa trying to kick up under for an armbar, possibly from the bottom, but manages to work his arm free. Kicking up the armbar again, using the armbar that he did and the space that he created to spin around and get some guard back into half guard, pushing back on the hips of Hasegawa. Ooh, fist choke from Minowa, the Jason DeLucia style fist choke. But unfortunately, he didn't have guard, which you kind of need to finish that one because our man Hasegawa managed to pass into mount. And he's got most of a mounted triangle now, although Minowa's trying to underhook pass and Hasegawa breakdances over the top of his head to come up on top. Good top control from Hasegawa, but the man who's made the most attacks, even in this situation, even though he's in an inferior position, is the Punk Minowa. Alright, briefly shin on neck ride from Hasegawa. Trying to kick up for one of those armbars from the bottom again. Very low percentage, that one, getting an armbar from the bottom of side control. Don't think I've ever seen anybody do it. Doesn't mean I haven't tried it myself for time or 7. Pass from Satoshi Hasegawa. Nice underhook pass all the way around to side control. North-south here. Briefly going for neck scissors. Minowa Man, rammed his head back down to the canvas to avoid the neck scissors. Shin on neck ride, and the referee's seen enough. Stand up. Let's go, guys. Alright, back again. Good front kick from Minowa Man. Shove away from Hasegawa. High kick from Minowa Man, and Hasegawa eats a knee, charging into the double leg takedown. Kicks up for the triangle, going for the armbar. Hasegawa manages to pull out and then pushes his way back into the guard. Minowa Man going for that fist choke, but without the underhook, so he couldn't secure it. Now trying to set up the Funaki-style flower sweep. But given that he's not got Hasegawa at all, he's kind of just breaking himself in half underneath him. Good that he's attacking, but he doesn't have all the constituent parts that he needs to finish that sweep. He hadn't eliminated Hasegawa's post. Now, if you're mad strong, you can just drive straight through the person's post. Oh, don't worry about that. Going for the triangle again. Trying to armbar Hasegawa. Hasegawa pulls free. But anyway, as I was saying, with the flower sweep, if you are mad strong with your flower sweep, you can just drive a person down onto their own post and it'll have to crumple if they post their arm out. But if you're of equal strength, you will not be able to finish the sweep with the person's without an arm drag first. Alright, Hasegawa working in the half guard. Minowa kicks around all the way into a leg lock fight when the old 50-50 position. Drew 50-50 here. Now these guys are going to be racing each other with footlocks. Satoshi Hasegawa going for the upside down footlock. Minowa man recognizing their danger and kicking his feet free. Using the leg lock attack to take top position. Good work by Ikuhisa here. Knee slide. Sort of left his arm behind there, just decided to drop down. Left his leg behind there, decided to drop down into half guard. Could see he was kind of thinking about passing, but didn't in the end. Just sort of smashed down into the top of half guard. Body punches from Minowa man and grinding the forearm in the face of Satoshi Hasegawa. Going to the fist choke again. From top half guard, probably more likely to succeed. You are open to the danger of being swept. Palm strikes, body strikes. Definitely putting in some work from top position here, Minowa man. Unlike Hasegawa, who was kind of just hanging out there. Body punches from Minowa. Right. Moving back and being stood up. You can tell he was thinking about doing something and the referee just got in there just before he decided to go. Alright, back fighting with about 4 minutes left in the match. Body kick from Minowa man, eats a palm strike from Hasegawa. A little bit of a lazy kick there. Front kick, snapping front kick there. Inside low kick. Ooh, boots the leg all the way out of Hasegawa, who shoots in for a double. Minowa man, knees to the body. He's got like a pile driver lock, which serves him not well at all in defending that takedown from Satoshi Hasegawa. Hasegawa working from on top in half guard here, working around to a baseball, like a cravat and or baseball bat choke. It's a bit awkward when you are in front of the person and side on. Minowa man gets the butterfly hooks back in. Satoshi Hasegawa managed to smash one down and pass. Alright, knee, shit on neck from half guard briefly from Hasegawa before Minowa man kicked under and attacking the legs. Hasegawa backed out to avoid the leg lock fight, which allowed Minowa man to get, a tripod sweep from his leg lock attack. That was pretty cool. Up onto the top inside control, working the forearm choke on Hasegawa. Billy Robinson style side control, and goes around over to sort of what would I call that? Balls on head ride, and uses the double wrist lock to take the back. Uses wrist ride to end up in a back take position. Chris Weidman and or Khabib Nurmagomedov, eat your heart out. Oh, just going for the face crank here, but chasing the choke too hard, not thinking about his hooks. Hasegawa managed to bail out of the back position, but gives up mount. Hasegawa stuck on the bottom here. Minowa man sort of briefly breakdowns on his head to maintain top position. It was pretty cool. Hasegawa goes belly down. Minowa man tries to stay on. Unfortunately gets floated all the way over by Hasegawa. And they end up standing up. Hasegawa with the body lock here. So he's probably going to hit that takedown with a nice, well-committed outside trip. Alright, top side control here from Hasegawa. Pretty good technical fight from these fellas. Not the world's most exciting thing. Lots of submission attempts from Minowa man, which I'm a fan of. A lot of control and solid defense from Hasegawa, which you know I'm not a fan of. I'm a fan of people going for absolutely insane shite, not, not actually doing what you need to do to actually win fights. Doing what you need to do to win fights in like 30 seconds if you're lucky, rather than win fight over 10 minutes if you're careful. That's the difference. The distinction between these two that I draw. Alrighty. Hasegawa working his top control here. Trying to lever out something and isolate something. Minowa man trying to create enough space to either re-guard or work something. Hasegawa kicks around. Ooh, back to north-south here. The freaky mount floats around again as Minowa man tries to escape. Cancels out Minowa man's attempt at re-guarding by sliding his hips through. Minowa man tries to come up on a single. Hasegawa spins all the way around. Really nice control from Hasegawa there. Very technical stuff. Good stuff in maintaining control. Not mad exciting, though, which is what we're here for. Break. All right. Standing up for the last few seconds of the match. All right, fight. Kick and a palm strike from Minowa. High kick from Minowa. Ends up getting double legged by Hasegawa. Hasegawa trying to slide through. Palm strike. Knee bar attempt from Hasegawa. Minowa man stomping free of the knee bar, turning all the way over, managing to pop free of that. Going to a single leg crusher while Hasegawa is trying to toe hold him. Minowa man just cranking randomly on ankles here, hoping for the best. And Hasegawa trying to isolate that foot. Doing a pretty good job of defending his own legs while Minowa man's trying to get in there. And that is the end of the match. And some hard work from those two fellas. 10 minutes of solid fighting, solid grappling. Not very much striking, but a solid grappling match. And we're gonna... What are we gonna do? Overtime. 3 minutes of overtime. I had forgotten that I introduced that rule. There we go. Palm strike from Hasegawa. Low kicks from Minowa man. Low single from Hasegawa. Double leg into a single leg. Manages to defend that before he manages to climb up to the body lock and finish the takedown on Minowa man into Minowa man's guard. We'll see what these fellas can do from here. Unfortunately, that takedown's probably going to give Hasegawa the overtime round unless Minowa man can really get something off from the bottom here. Half guard here. Minowa man trying to sit up. Probably going to try and like toe hold Satoshi Hasegawa from across himself. Like from a top half guard, that is a legit submission attempt. You can just toe hold the other leg. But from the bottom of half guard, not a great idea. Ends up getting past. Satoshi Hasegawa floats over into side control. Minowa man gets to all fours, trying to build up. Hasegawa on him. Minowa man dumps him over the top. Get up, do it again. No, too tired to get up to tripod again, and so he gives up the top position, going back to mount. Like, at least he's not got his back taken, but now he's still on the bottom here. All right, stood up by the referee. Fight. Inside low. Palm strikes from Minowa man. Double leg from Hasegawa. What is Hasegawa going to do here? Top side control. Working for a head arm choke. Very safe idea from the top. Instructions for the referee telling him to get moving. Really trying to get that smash pass, like smash past Minowa man's legs. Minowa man briefly manages for half a second to catch up guard. There we go, Hasegawa. That's the shit. Hasegawa into a nice deep leg entanglement here. Minowa man working good defense, peeling off the hands of Hasegawa. And then as Hasegawa was going for the knee bar, manages to turn his knee over and into a leg lock attack of his own. Now what's he going to do? We've got Hasegawa going for toe holds here. Minowa man aimlessly fiddling with Hasegawa's feet. Puts himself into an awkward position to like a cross heel hold and a... Like, this is a bit awkward. If he could smash Hasegawa's leg like all the way closed, he might be able to work a calf crusher here. But as things are, he is not going to finish that hold. Hasegawa trying to work the upside down steering wheel toe hold, but I don't think he's going to get it in the time remaining. Both fellas working hard for the finish here. But I think they're just going to get stuck. Minowa man just trying to calf crush the crank out of Hasegawa's calf, but has not finished that hold. And we have reached the end of our extra 3 minutes of overtime. Alrighty, time for referees, sub-referees, and ring referees' decisions. Alrighty, gentlemen being brought to the middle. Waiting here. Look at those sweaty looking dudes, both with decent pumps. One for Hasegawa. Another one for Hasegawa. All three for Hasegawa, probably by the strength of the overtime round where he was in control for more of it. Whereas I think in the main round, they were pretty even. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode of the Pancras Review series. I hope you enjoyed watching and listening to that one. If you would like to buy yourself a t-shirt, I will have a little advertisement at the end of this this video, and or some customized wrestling gear, please send us an email. But otherwise, don't hesitate to subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Alistair, Master of Gentleman's Combat, and I popped up at the end of the video to tell you that new Gentleman's Combatives shirts are available for purchase. They come with a very snazzy little Gentleman's Combatives custom gear logo on the front, and the design on the back, which is your choice of one of four that should be on screen now. Also, if you or anyone you know is either a pro wrestler or a mixed martial artist, on the lookout for some Pancras style shin guards and knee guards, I happen to custom tailor them. You can choose your colors and design, and here, for example, are a set of mine in Takada purple, so here are my knee guards, and here is one of the shin guards. Well, so you can have wings and lettering to your choice, and your sort of choice of style of kickpad covering, whether it's winged like this one or simple like this one here. It just simply covers the foam. So I hope to get some orders of those from gentlemen's and or ladies of my audience, although I don't think there are very many of those, sorry. Please send an email to the one that is on screen now if you're interested in either a t-shirt or in some pro wrestling martial arts gear. Thanks very much, and tune in next time.